Hello, how are you, children? Wallah, we are fine, thank you. Hello, how are you, children? Wallah, we are fine, thank you. Hey guys, can you hear me? Hello, test, test, one, two, three. Hello, test, test. Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Teacher Ahmed right in the house. Hey guys, can you hear me? Yeah, it is me, it is me. Teacher Ahmed is here, buddy. Hello, wall. The anti gamer or the any gamer. How are you, man? How's everything? Let me just read your chat. اوكي ذا اني جيمر هلو سوات حبيبي الله يرضى عليك يا رب الله يزيدك نور يا رب انجلو هاو ار يو انجلو هاوز everything اوكي ناو يوسف موصلي good evening buddy how's it going طيب ايمن كمال يا هلا بيك ريزر جوس we will not review everything we will just go over the questions that you guys have عبد العزيز مراد وعليكم السلام يا غالي يزن عبد الحي وعليكم السلام Razor Juice, but type 32 and 33. Yes, of course, I will explain that. I'll go a little bit further on that. Just to switch on the lights. Just a second, guys. Okay. Yep. Fauzi Haidar, what are the differences between web-based file transfer services and BitTorrent? We will go over that. You missed the quiz, Ahmed Flayfil. No worries, man. You're all good. Mistakes in the answer key. I don't know anything about the answer key, man, about the worksheet, the optional worksheet, because I was not the guy who created that. I only provided the question bank for it. طيب أحمد حسام, good evening حبيبي, هلا بيك. I am going to start now. No problem. Hello, yes we can hear you. Fawzi Haidar, what did you type, man? YouTube restricted you. طيب, do we have to memorize the table? Which table? It's in the book. El Nino, from which page till which page we should study. طيب, let's just go over here. أيمن حبيبي, no worries يا غالي. صحة وعافية وأنا مستنيك. أهلا وسهلا بيك. طيب, let's just begin here. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طيب, the questions that we have. First, do we have to memorize everything? يا عيني, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Do we have to memorize everything here? Just a second. Let me just answer this question properly. Yes. Yes, you have to. Have I just answered your question? Yes, you have to memorize everything, my friends. You cannot skip anything. You have got to study from the book and not from the optional worksheet. Neither the optional worksheet nor the live stream. You have to study everything, my friends. Okay, now from which page till which page? Now the pages are going to be 1 second. The pages. The pages are from page. Just a second. As far as I understood, your exam is going to be in the second chapter. Is that correct? If not, please correct me, guys. I believe that it is supposed to be yes, Yusuf Musli, we will solve page 56, no worries. 1 second, let me just put my phone over here. My phone is gone crazy. 1 second. And let me just edit my other stream. Come on, don't be so mean now. Take the charger off. Okay, all good. طيب. I want to sneeze. Oh my god, 1 second. OBS. Hold on. Guys, wait. Stream settings. We have got. Save. Okay, all good. I believe so. Just double check over here. Okay, and I believe that we are good to go. طيب. So from page 28, let me just confirm that, just a second. طيب. Okay, so from page 28, you know, it begins at 26, but since it's a photo and nothing is important on it, so we'll begin here with from pages 28 all the way through until page, just a second, all the way through till page 59. طيب. Okay, let's just begin with the questions here. One, what is a webmaster? Two, there's a guy, okay, the difference between FTP and BitTorrent. Okay, guys, post your questions, please. Come on, post your questions, my friends. From which page? So طيب, let's just put this one over here. Okay, solve page what? Page 56. Yep. What else do we have? Yo guys, post your questions. Come on. Questions here. Web-based file transfer. Hold on. Web-based file transfer and BitTorrent. Okay. طيب. Stress on page. طيب ها. Stress on pages 32 and 33. What else do we have? What else do we have? For considerations for evaluating website content. Okay, the considerations for evaluating a website's content. What else do we have, guys? Come on, post your questions, guys. Post your questions. Let me see them, guys. Let me see them. Just a second. Where's the Streamlabs here? 1 second, please. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a break here. Okay. You've got the difference between search engines. Okay, now different between normal and specialized search services. What else do we have? Difference between client-based and web-based email services. طيب. Web and internet. Okay, web and internet. Difference between web and internet. 1 second. طيب. Greatest challenges for e-commerce. طيب. Challenges for e-commerce. Just a second, yo. Let's just list e-commerce as all of it. Okay. e-commerce. طيب base. طيب okay, blogs and microblogs. Blogs and microblogs. Okay, what do we have next? طيب the efficiency of cloud computing. طيب 1 second يا حبيبي, just a second my friends. لو والله يا بعدهم لو بعض الخبيث أنا من يوم الحال وأنا موجود بالخميس. Web utilities and communication. Could you be more specific, please? Could you be more specific, please? Plugins. File transfer utilities. Plugins, okay. File transfer utilities. Okay, and I believe that this is it, my friends. If you have got any more questions, please post them here. We're about to start. Cloud computing as well. Okay, no worries, man. We just put this one over here. Okay, cloud computing. طيب. I believe that this is it. Yo guys, you have just listed all of the exam one more time. Oh God. Yeah, I'll just re-explain the e-commerce like all of it one more time. Don't worry, man. I'll take care of you. 1 second. Just finish up one thing here. Twitch. Done. Okay. طيب. We will begin right now. I believe that it is time to begin. I believe that I have taken all of your questions. If we have got anybody from the girls section, anybody who's shy to ask, or somebody, or like anybody who's not willing to reveal their name or whatever, so you can text me or send me a message on my YouTube. I don't know how to do that, but I believe that you guys can do so. If you do not know how to do so, I will just write in or type in my email in the comments here. Nasser Eldin at tis.edu.sa. If you have got any more questions and you're shy of being live on the comments or whatever, so you can send me an email on my inbox over here. Okay, and let me just go for the notifications. don't show don't ايش no, I'm sorry. So if you send me an email now, no, that's the school's website. Angelo, you are asking me questions here, so you don't have to use my email. I was talking about parents who do not want to be here, or maybe students from the girls section who are, who feel a little bit skeptical about being here. Anyway, Ahmed Hussam, shut up. Okay, to begin here, my friends. First of all, let's just answer. Okay, now let's go over the pages here. Everyone, I would like you to open up your books on page number 28, where we have got the difference between the web and the internet. Please. Once you are on it, please leave a message in the comments. Once you are on that page, just leave a comment or a message in the chat here. Sorry. My bad. How do I change the font color of this thing? One second. Why is it white? With the Twitch? How do I change the color of it? Purple. Okay. I don't want the Twitch viewers to be here as well. It's supposed to be on the other one. No worries. Oh man, we are so stuck in here. Done. I can't see how many guys are viewing me right now. Okay, now I see. Just decrease the size of that. Okay, let me just put them here. Oh, I can't. Just keep them upstairs over here. I believe that this should be it. Okay. If the book says the year, then yes, you have to. I believe that it was established in the 1969, correct? Yeah, 1969. Anyway, to begin here, my friends, we will go over everything. Please pay attention and focus with me. Now, as you guys know, the internet was first launched in 1969. It was called the ARPANET, which stands for Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Now, this one, my friends, looked like this. It looked exactly like this. The MD. Now, it looked just like this. People could not really share photos, text, or anything on it. Okay, all what they could do is just share text in a way or another. Now, moving on, yeah, Habibi, early in the 1990s, they came up with something that is called WEP, which was WEP 1.0. Moving on after that, they got the WEP 2.0, and finally we have got the web 3.0. Now the thing here, my friends, is that the internet and the web, what is the difference between this and that? Let me just simplify this for you in a small painting over here. My painting skills are not so good, so just pay attention and you guys shall be able to understand the difference here. Let's just suppose that this is you sitting on a PC over here. Okay, this is you on your PC. Now, somewhere else in the board, there is another place that we call YouTube. Okay, now YouTube is here, correct? Now this YouTube, my friends, has got a lot of storage devices. He has got SSDs everywhere, just here. Okay, Control C, Control V. Okay, Control V. It's not working. It has got all of these SSDs. These SSDs or these HDDs, these storage devices have got all of the YouTubes of all of the videos of YouTube. In other words, this is the content. These are the resources of YouTube. Somewhere else, yeah, Habibi, you have got something else called, let's call it Facebook, for example, okay? Facebook. Facebook. Now, Facebook, my friends, has got a lot of photos. Again, it has got a lot of storage inside of it that people may store things on, and all of these things. Okay, so at this point, yeah, Shabab, you want to see all of these things. The things stored on these hard disks, or these drives, or these pieces of storage. 1 second. Okay, now at this point, yeah, Habibi, you want to access these. So you get connected to something that we call the, hold on, we call this thing the ISP. Now, what is the ISP? The ISP stands for the Internet Service Provider. Okay, now the Internet Service Provider is the company that gives you the internet service. Here in Saudi Arabia, we have got tons of them. We have got examples such as Zain, STC, you have got Mobile, all of these things. Okay, now these ones get you connected to the internet over here, to the resources of the internet. So again, we have got a line here coming from the ISP to YouTube and to Facebook, to all of the websites all over the world. Okay, now at this point, yeah, Habibi, the internet is the cables, the routers, the resources, the hard disks. All of these are considered to be internet. These are the internet is, let's say, the pieces of hardware, the physical pieces that get you connected to the resources. What are the resources? They are the videos, photos, and all of the other things. Now, on the other hand, yeah, Habibi, on your computer, on your PC, on the device that you are using, there is something that allows you to see these videos in a different way. How is that so? Let me just show you something over here. Okay. Now, 1 second, just a second, yeah, Habibi. Here, where is the trending? Okay, now, as you guys can see over here, this is a web page that shows you the videos on YouTube. Now, in origin, yeah, Habibi, in origin, these are videos that are stored on hard disks or on storage devices inside of YouTube. Okay, now how do you access them? It's not that you download these things onto your computer. It's not that these are sent to you in USB drives or anything. You do not open them using VLC or Windows Media Player. You open them using using your web browser, using YouTube, correct? Now, YouTube, yeah, Habibi, is shown to you using something called web. Now, this is the web. It is the way that you see things of the internet. How is that? So let me just show you something else. Here, this is the school's website, correct? On the school's website, this is like using the web allows you to interact with the school website, with the school's website. You can click here, see these menus, dropping right in front of you. It's like you can see the photos. You can click on these links. Focus. You can click on, for example, this link over here. Click on it, and it will take you to a different page. This is exactly what we call the web. It is something that you interact with. So it is a way that people see the content of the internet and interact with that content as well. Why don't you open the book? Hashim is asking about the messaging. Why Twitter is the most popular among blogs. What about Facebook and Instagram? El Nino, I'll come back to this question again. Now, as for the difference between the web and the internet, do you have any more questions on that? Do we have any more questions on the difference between the web and the internet? Okay, I believe that things are so good right now. Where's the difference between normal evaluating between client, web and internet? This one is all done. Now, moving on, ya Habibi. Your next question here is, what is or who is a webmaster? If you guys open up your books on page, I believe it was the last page of the chapter. Yes. Now, everyone, go to page 48 right now, please. Page 48. You will see webmasters right in front of you. You guys can see them now. Are you guys on the webmasters page or what? Yes, the web shows you the content and the resources of the internet. It shows you what is shown there. Guys, go to page 48 right now. Okay, I believe that you guys are there. Now, a webmaster, if I ask you, طيب. I believe that I had it in the past. Hold on a second. Haven't you sent that thing to me before? طيب. TIS. Your name is Ahmed Hussam. No, no, no. Could you resend that again to me? I had it in the past, but I can't find it anymore. Send me the book again, please. I can't find it on my inbox for some reason. Have you sent that, man? Come on, send it to me. Okay. Khalid Mashi, thank you so much for following, man. You're the best. Where's that email, man? I'm still waiting for his email that contains the book's pages. Refresh. Sending now. I can't see it, man. You sent that to me before. How about that you just forward the email that you sent to me? The others? No, not here. Is it there yet, Ahmed Hassam? Please respond. Be quicker, please. هلا والله يا بعدهم على طال الخميس. Hold on a second. ICT book. Is that it? No, no, no. I got it. There you go. Okie dokie. Download anyway. Save. Famous Magician Gaming. I will explain that shortly. Okay, page 28. Okay, nice. Page 48. طيب. Now at this point, my friends, we have got webmasters. Who are webmasters, or what is a webmaster? A webmaster is supposed to develop and maintain websites and resources. So this guy will be able to develop them. He will be able to build them. He will be able to, let's say, connect them all of them together. And after that, he has got to maintain them, make sure that they are not broken down, make sure that they are always working, and so on and on. Now, the job may include backup of the company website, updating resources, or development of a new resources. Now, at this point, we're talking about backing up the school's website by simply having another copy of the resources of the company, or the company's by having a copy of the company's resources, by simply having everything on standby just in case any disasters happen. Yes, now they are often involved in design and development of the website. So we they do not only update that, they also design it and develop it. They do not do the design by themselves. No, they are called in the process of designing and developing. Okay, how is that so? Let's say that somebody is building up a website. He will call that person and he will consult him in certain areas or certain issues. Now, some of them, or some webmasters, monitor traffic on the site and take steps to encourage users to visit the site. These guys, as we agreed before, they also not only develop the website, but they also have got to maintain it, which means that they will take care of the viewers and the users. They will make sure that these guys are comfortable. They will make sure that these guys are getting the best out of that website. And most importantly, they will have what is called the, let's say, the technical support for these websites. Now, webmasters also may work with marketing personnel to increase site traffic and may be involved in development of web promotions. Now, at this point, we're talking about the working with marketing personnel or employees. They will be let's say getting suggestions or other development plans in order to make sure that more viewers are visiting these websites, especially if that website belongs to a certain company, and they both need to work together in order to make sure that that company or the website of that company gets as many views and visitors as possible. Now, moving on, we're talking about it says here employers look for candidates with bachelor's degree or associate's degree in computer science or information systems and knowledge of common programming languages and web development software. Now, these are the let's say the degrees that they're supposed to have. And they're supposed to have a good knowledge in computer science and information systems, besides to the knowledge of common programming languages and web development software such as Expression Web 4, Front Page, and all of these other software that people may use to develop or let's say design web pages. Now, it says here that where are we? Okay, knowledge of HTML and CSS is considered essential. In other words, if you as a webmaster do not have HTML and CSS, you are not a webmaster, and these guys might not even hire you. Those with experience using web authoring software and programs like Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Flash are often preferred. So having knowledge in illustrations and let's say graphics designing will be an advantage for you. Good communication and organizational skills are vital in this position. You need to have these. And finally, they are telling you about the salary. it can be from 59 to $82,000 per month. Oh, sorry, per year. طيب عزيز مراد فيس كام. Okay, just check the chat here. Hashim is asking the common uses of web and the internet. 29. طيب can't Hashim watch the stream. Yeah, Salim Al-Shihri, that's a great point, man. طيب go to page 29. 1 second. 29. طيب we have got here you're talking about these. Okay. Now, why do we use the web, my friends? Why do we use it? We use it for communicating, shopping, searching, education, all learning, and entertainment. Now, communicating, as you guys know, a lot of people are communicating using the internet. We're not talking about Facebook only. We're talking about Facebook. We're talking about Snapchat, Twitter, all of these. We're talking about emails. We're talking about cloud computing. All of these applications are used in means of communicating. And why do we use them? To talk with current friends, to make new friends, and even locate all the friends that we had in the past. We can also join debates, discussions, and comments. In addition to having, let's say, mutual interest in specific subjects or objects around us. طيب. These are not the objects, the advantages, the Yani Gamer. These are the uses of the web and the internet. Now, moving on, we have got shopping is one of the fastest growing internet applications. You can window shop, look for the latest fashions, search for bargains, and make purchases. Now, at this point, I believe that you guys are supposed to know that shopping is one of the applications of the internet and the web. And the most important thing is that you must know what things can be done using the internet in the field of shopping, which is, locating the new items, buying them, looking for bargains, and so on and on. Searching, my friends, has never been the same. In the past, if you wanted to search for something on the an ebook, you'd have to read the whole book, or at least go through the index of that book and then go to the subject. Nowadays, you only have got to type in the letters or the words on that subject, and you will have it right in front of you on several web pages. Now, as for the things that you may search for, as the book says, it says that you can find the latest local, national, and international news. At this point, we're talking about each and every single thing that happens all around you in the world can be found on the internet. We have got education or learning is another rapidly emerging web application. You can take classes on almost any subject. There are courses just for fun, and there are courses for high school, college, and graduate school credit. Some cost nothing to take, and others cost a lot. Now, at this point, my friends, we're talking about the different workshops, different trainings, different lessons that you guys might find online. You have got a lot of courses that you can find online. You have got websites that offer this education for free, and others might charge you with either a little or so much money. We have got entertainment. You guys know more entertainment than I do. You have got these streaming websites, these videos websites, music websites. You have got games, movies, book clubs. You have got almost everything that you can use for entertainment, and that would be it, my friends. Oh, my heart. Okay, let me just go back here. Okay, so what is Webmaster? That is done. Difference between web-based file transfer and BitTorrent. That is supposed to be, I believe, hold on, let me just close the internet here. طيب. No, not here. They're supposed to be here somewhere. And we're talking about file transfer utilities. Yeah, man, E3 2018 live. Now, let's just talk about these ones real quick here. We have got the file transfer protocol, which is the FTP, and secure file transfer protocol, which is the FTP, allow you to efficiently copy files and from your computer across the internet. Yani they allow you to copy files from your computer to other computers, and from other computers to your computer. around the internet. Now, these are frequently used for uploading changes to a website hosted by an internet service provider. FTP has been used for decades and still remains one of the most popular methods for file transferring. We're talking about the way in which people upload files into their websites or into other websites, such as when you upload a photo into Twitter, into Facebook, and whatever comes to your mind. These what you use is the FTP and the SFTP. Now, let's just talk about the real things here. We're talking about web-based file transfer and BitTorrent. Now, these things are applications that you use to download things and upload things from the internet. Now, web-based file transfer services is this one over here. One second. Now, the Dropbox, my friend, is something that allows you to upload things, to download them later, and download things that were uploaded by others before. We can simply share things with others. This one functions almost the same as Google Drive and other things. One second, please. Yes. Now, moving on, ya Habibi. These ones make use of web browser to upload and download files. This eliminates the need for any custom software to be installed. A popular web-based file transfer is Dropbox.com. We also have got the Google Drive. You can simply upload things and download them from the web without installing anything on your computer, which might be risky. Now, as for BitTorrent, my friends, that's a whole different story. What is that? It distributes file transfers across many different computers for more efficient downloads. Unlike other transfer technologies whereby a file is copied from one computer on the internet to another, a single file might be located on dozens of individual computers. How is that so يا حبيبي؟ ركز معايا منيح. Now at this point, let me just open Paint again. Yes, man. BitTorrent files. Now, BitTorrent allows you to download things from websites. Let me just show you something here. Let's just suppose that you want to download something here. Sorry. This is the Dropbox. Okay. This is the website that we have been talking about. Okay. Now, this one has got some computers. It has got some storage. It has got, it has got everything for you to use. Now, what happens here is this. This is you sitting on your computer over here. This is you. And you download something from this website. What happens here is that you will have a connection between you and that computer. Correct? This way, the file will be sent from the Dropbox to your PC. Okay? طيب. Now, moving on, ya قلبي. This is the case with the web-based file transfer services over here. Okay? Now, let me just sneeze. Hold on a second. Now, moving on, ya قلبي. The other way, ya habibi, is using the BitTorrent. In the BitTorrent, let's just suppose that we have got here person PC1. Okay, this is you sitting on your computer. Okay, after a while, somebody, let me just delete this one. Sorry, my bad. Just type PC. Okay, so while you are sitting on your computer here, your friends are nearby. You have got many devices around the world. Okay, and then okay, now what happens here is this. You want to download a file from one computer that is over here. Let's just call it the source. Okay, here, source. Now what happens here, my friends, is this. This file is not or does not go from this source to your PC directly. No. Let's just suppose that I start downloading this file from here. This is me. Okay. Now, after a while, this guy over here wants to download the same file. So this guy will get it from here and from me. Next, this guy comes. He will get from here, and from here. Next, we have got this guy. He will take it from all of these PCs and from the source, of course. Then this one will take it all the way through from all of these and from the source. Now, as you guys can see, your file or that file is not located only on one PC here. No, it is located on all of these PC, and each PC that starts downloading this file will be sharing it with others, which will make downloading this file way so much faster than you can imagine. Exactly, just like the case or with the case of movies. When people download movies from torrent websites, what happens here is that they get these movies. These movies, let's say, they begin with this source over here, then to this one, from this one to these guys over here, and then all the way through to these. It's like, things get a little bit complicated. Now, what is bad about this technology, ya Habibi, is one thing. Security is decreased and almost eliminated. Now, you might be wondering, how is that so? Now, since everybody's sharing something with everybody, it means that one of these guys that are sharing the file might be sharing something elsewise the file in a way that will hit other computers and infect them with viruses or whatever, whatever harmful technology that he might have, or harmful malware that he might have. Now, when you download the file, each computer sends you a tiny piece of the larger file, making BitTorrent well suited for transferring very large files such as movies, games, or whatever comes to your mind. Now, unfortunately, BitTorrent technology often has been used for distributing unauthorized copies of copyrighted music and video. For a summary of web utilities, leave this aside. Now, as you guys know, when you download things from the torrent websites, these movies are for free. You get them for free, and these guys also got them for free, which means that nobody pays for nothing. And at that point, the copyright of these let's say works or movies is violated. Any more questions on that? The Web 1.0 was released back in the 1990s. As for the Web 3.0, I believe that it might be in 2008 or 2007. You might want to take a look on the internet to find the answer for that question. Difference between these ones are done. Okie dokie. Let me just double check here. If I find it, yeah, Angelo, I will kill you. Here it says that the web, also known as World Wide Web, was introduced in 1990. BitTorrent, yeah, Razor Juice. BitTorrent is you downloading a file from. Let me just show you something here. 1 second. Just make sure that when I open the website, nothing weird will pump into my face. Okay. Let me just find a nice movie to download. Let's just go for this one over here. Okay, the Nun. Oh no advertisements. Okay, this is a website that gives you the chance to download movies. Okay, now if I click on any of these, let me just choose this one over here. I will be downloading a torrent file. This is the torrent file. Okay, I'll open it with BitTorrent over here. Close this one. Now I will just choose a location for it, wherever so, and I click OK. Just hope that there are no weird things popping into our faces. Now the stream might go a little bit weird here. Now, at this point, I am downloading this file. Agreed? While I am downloading it, others are downloading it as well. Not all of us are going to the same place to get that website from, to get that movie from. I am taking things from the website that gave me this, and I'm taking things from other people who are downloading it at the same time. And when I download these things, while I am downloading, I have finished, let's say 100 megabytes or a megabyte so far. That megabyte is being sent from me to others as well. If you guys can see here, we have got Sears, Seeds, and Peers. Now, these are the guys that are also downloading the file with me. We have got 1,159 people downloading the same file with me at this point. So I'm not taking it from the source only. No, I'm taking it from everybody. And this is how torrent works. Question. Blade Runner. Shut up, man. Give me a break here. طيب. Razor Juice. Do you get that now or not? Tell me. What happened with you, man? What do you think? Tell me. Yeah, man. I have just violated the law. But I stopped. So there's nothing on me. It's only on you guys. You guys made me break the law. Oh my god. طيب. Okay, so good. I believe that we can move on to the next thing over here. One second, just a second. Okay, guys, I'll be back. I'll just get something to drink here, okay? Just a second, okay? I'll be back in just a second. You can chat now, okay? But don't do anything wrong. Okay, I'm back. Yo, guys, are you still there? Nice, 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 nice. Okay, buddies. 1 second. Okay. Now, we're done with the difference between the thank you, famous magician gaming. Angelo, I will kill you when I see you. Now, we have got the difference between normal and specialized search services. No, just keep that aside. Okay, now considerations for evaluating websites. Content. Just a second. Which page is that? What? Since we are here, let me just discuss this. Where's the? Okay. Where's this one? There you go. Okay, now, at this point, my friends, we will be talking about the difference between web-based and the client-based email services. Let me just show you something here, okay? Just a second. Now, this is, let me just make sure that I'm not logged in. Here, Gmail. Okay, I am logged in, but yeah, things are fine here. Yeah, okay. Now, this is my 1 second. Okay. This is my email, okay? This is my Gmail. Now, Gmail, my friends, is something that okay, now sorry. Gmail is an email service that you guys can use to access your emails, you know, send and receive emails. Now, the thing here, my friends, is that this kind of service is provided to me using my web browser. Now, let's just see in the App Store type. Let's just see if we have got something for Gmail here. Gmail type. Is there an application for it? Okay, now at this point we have got no application for Gmail. You know, there is not an official application for Gmail. On the other hand, yeah, Habibi, if I want to open it, I'll have to go to the website of Gmail, open it from here, and just, you know, see what is on it. Okay, now at this point, this is a web-based email or web-based email service because we are opening that using a web browser. On the other hand, yeah, Habibi, if I want to use the let's say the Outlook over here, just close this one. If I want to use the App Store, if I want to use the Outlook, I will have an application for it on the App Store. And look at this, if I want to use it, I'll have to download and install this on my computer. Now, I already have that, so it will not be installed or whatever. So I have got this. This is Outlook. This is for Microsoft emails, for 365 emails, for Hotmail emails. Okay, this one allows you to log in with your email from this application. So this is a client-based application. Now, what is the difference between client and web? Now, client is something that you'll have to download an application for it in order to log into it or use it. Now, in web-based email services, is that something that you go to your web browser, enter the website of that email, and then use it. Type. Any more questions? Famous magician gaming. I would not agree this with you, my friend. That is almost correct. Now, moving on. What about the Gmail app on Android? Now, the Gmail app on Android is not a client-based application for computers. It is, it's not a client-based web What is wrong with me? It is not a web-based. Let me just take a breath. Now, the Gmail application on your cell phone is a client-based mail that is only for mobile phones. On the other hand, ya habibi, if you want to access your Gmail, you'll have to go to gmail.com using your web browser. What about the Gmail? Will the exam be easy or hard? It will be so hard, to be quite honest with you. And we're done with this one over here. Do you have got any questions on it? Fast. Web-based and the client-based mails or email services. Do you have any questions on that? Tell me. Now we're done with this one over here. We just put it in red. Moving on, we have got the just a second time. We have got the content evaluation year 43. There you go. Search tools here. It's right over here. Now it says here that content evaluation. Search engines are excellent tools to locate information on the web. Be careful, however, how you use the information you find. Unlike most published material found in newspapers, journals, and textbooks, not all the information you find on the web has been subject to strict guidelines to ensure accuracy. In fact, anyone can publish content on the web. Many sites, such as Wikipedia.org, allow anyone to post a new material, sometimes anonymously and without critical evaluation. How is that so, ya habibi? What is this all about? Yes, content evaluation. Now, when you guys purchase the books of the school, the ones that you are learning in right now, when you guys purchase these books, you have noticed that they are well revised, they have got zero mistakes, and they have got no errors inside of them, whatever so, okay, or whatsoever. Yusuf, mostly not through any search engines, but through your web browser. Yes, Habibi. Now, moving on, ya Galbi, we have got, when I want to take data from the internet, especially from Wikipedia or websites that can be edited by anybody, I have got to take care of several things, and I have got to take care of, like some issues or things that I have got to pay attention to. One, authority, accuracy, objectivity, and currency. How is that so? Now, authority. Is the author an expert in the subject area? Is the site an official site for information presented, or is it the site individual's personal website? How is that so? Now, let me just tell you something here. Let's just suppose that you want to let's say you want to read something about the Big Bang Theory, or you want to read something about the theory of evolution. Now, at that point, my friends, you will be reading from different websites, correct? You will have many opinions, which means that a lot of people will give you their opinions, their points of view, and whatever so. Now, on the other hand, if you want to learn about something that is pure scientific, something that has got calculations, something that has got hypotheses and theories, you'll have to go to specific trusted websites. So make sure that this website provides you information, and this information, or like these information, are provided you to people, or provided to you by people who actually know exactly what they're doing, who actually know exactly what they're saying, and who know exactly what they're writing. Not just anybody who's just trying to fill in some pages, or create some blogs or websites. Moving on, ya Galbi, you have got accuracy. Has the information been critically reviewed for correctness prior to posting on the web? Does the website provide a method to report inaccurate information to the author? Let's just suppose that you go into a website, okay? Do we have to know these questions on page? Yo, Angelo, how about that you wait until I finish this point and then you'll ask your questions, man. You will distract. It's like you're so distractive right now. I cannot really focus on what I'm explaining. Now, in these questions, yeah, Habibi, you have got to know the answers for them. Now, first, the the author must be an expert in the subject area. It is supposed to be an official website for the information presented. It is not supposed to be an individual's personal website. This is this is what your answer is supposed to be when I ask you about the authority. Accuracy. Now, has the information, I will not say has the information. No, you must say that the information must be critically reviewed for correctness prior to posting on the web. You will have to tell me that. As for accuracy, the website must provide a method to report inaccurate information to the author. So in other cases, if you are talking about the translation websites, these translation websites must have correct and accurate translation for these terms. And in case these terms are not translated correctly, you must have, or you are supposed to have, a method or a way to contact the guy responsible for that website. We have got objectivity. Is the information factually reported, or does the author have a bias? Does the author appear to have a personal agenda aimed at convincing or changing the reader's opinion? Now, when it comes to objectivity, the website and the content on that website is supposed to be biased. It is not supposed to be, let's say, aiming or trying to convince anybody with anything. It is supposed to be pure facts or opinions that represent somebody with, with the clearance of that. Yani you will not be, let's say, tricked, or you will not be, let's say, you will not be deceived that this is true fact, or like these are true facts. You must know if these are true facts or is it somebody's opinion. Now, currency. Is the information up to date? Does this site specify the date when the site was updated? Are the site's links operational? If not, the site is most likely not being actively maintained. Now, how is that so? When it comes to currency, it is supposed to be up to date. It has got to have, let's say, the date of update. Now, as you guys have noticed lately, there have been a lot of news in Saudi Arabia about the fees that people pay for their families. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these news that were shared were inaccurate. They were sent over WhatsApp and wherever, so they were found on specific websites. Unfortunately, these news were published back in 2016, but people republished them again as if these things are coming out right now. So we have got to make sure that the date is correct, it is up to date, and most importantly, make sure that all of the links are supposed to be operational, and they're supposed to function perfectly well. I believe that we are done with this one. Okay, normal and specialized search services. What should we focus on? Famous Magician Gaming, focus on everything, my friend. Type on which page is the searching engines? Control F. Searching. Yeah, Habibi. Okay, now search tools or search tools. At this point, yeah, Habibi, we have got something, search tools or searching services. Now, when I want to search for anything, I will go over the internet and I will search for whatever I'm searching for. You can use endless numbers of websites. Now, these over here are some of the general search engines, and these are some of the specialized search engines. How is that so? What is the difference between this and that? Before we understand what is the difference between this and that, let's just go over what is a searching engine and what are the search services. Now, here it says over 20 billion pages and more being added daily. So imagine each day there are over 20 billion pages that are added. The web is a massive collection of interrelated pages with so much available information. Locating the precise information you need can be difficult. Fortunately, a number of organizations called search services operate websites that can help you locate the information you need. Yani, the search services are websites that organized and operated by organizations that will help you locate the information that you are looking for. Now, the search services maintain a huge database or databases relating to information provided on the web and the internet. The information stored at these databases include addresses, content description, or classifications and keywords appearing on the web page and other internet informational resources. So these search services, they include all kinds of information stored into databases in order for you to access them at any time. Okay, now special programs are called spiders. Now, what are the spiders? They are special programs that continuously look for new information and update the search services databases. Yani, how is that so? Let's just suppose that I search for the word ICT. Okay, now these spiders will keep on surfing the internet, going into websites and looking for the words or for the word ICT. So whenever anybody searches for the word ICT, he will find that word in the database. Now, the database will not contain the whole website. No, it will contain either the text that is written about this word or the link to that website, Now, additionally, search services provide special programs called search engines that you can use to locate specific information on the web. Now, the search engines, yeah, Habibi, can you please use your face cam? Oh, guys, you're so weird. I'm streaming on Twitch. I do not think that I can actually show my face here. Here, add. Where's the video capture device? Okay. Add. Yeah, man, I can't show it. 1 second, wait, okay. Yo, guys, I cannot show it because I'm streaming on Twitch at the same time. So, my webcam is used by a different device, by a different software. Anyway. Let's just talk about search engines here. Search engines are specialized programs that assist you in locating information on the web and the internet. So using these search engines, you will locate information. Now, to find information, you go to search services website and use its search engines. Now, at this point, yeah, Habibi, if I want to do that, I'll have to go to your web browser, then go to the website that says Google, and from Google, you will use this, which is the searching engine, and you will search for, let's say, ICT, and that's it. This is ICT in front of you. This is you searching for things here, okay? Now, moving back here. Now, to use a search website, you enter a keyword or a phrase reflecting the information you want. The search engine compares your entry against its database and returns a list of hits. Do you see these, ya shabab? Do you see this one? This one is a hit. This one is a hit. Here, hit. Here, hit. Now, these are the results that were found, and these results talk about ICT. Popularity of the word defies the cost of using it. Hold on a second. The holo gaming, I'll have to ask you about that. The B2B, we will explain e-commerce later on. Relax, you and Hashim. Why is Hashim not asking questions here? Is he muted or timed out? Just check here. Top chat, live chat, no. where is he? Wait a minute, you and Hashim doesn't have a channel. He does have a YouTube channel. Ah, okay, I see. No worries, guys. All good. You know what? 1 second. Let me just switch on my camera. This way, you guys might have a little bit understanding. Okay, Twitchers, guys, I gotta go. I have to move on with my students on YouTube. So thank you so much for being there. Thank you for the likes, for the follows. I'm sorry. ES7, thank you so much for your sub, man. Fubix, thanks a lot, man. I'll see you later. Okay, we have got Ace ES7K is okay, man. Thank you, Ishaq. Okay. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the tips and the donation. Inshallah, I'll see you guys later. I might get back here once I'm done streaming for the students. Wait for me and you guys might find me. Take care of yourself and au revoir. Okay, over here, we'll just have to webcam. It's not working, man. Here, add a different device. Video capture, okay. Yeah, it's not working because I have got to close. Ah, now it's working. Oh, hello. Hi guys, here done. Hello there. Why can't I just resize this thing? Come on. Ahmed Hassam, we'll see about that. Hey guys, how's it going, buddies? Right. It is time to focus now, so please pay attention, listen, and that's it. Let me just get the microphone close so you guys can hear me very well. Okay. Okay, now moving on, yeah, Gilby. Where were we? Okay, so searching engines, they show you the results, and these results are called hits. Now, each hit is a result that has been found for your search. Now, or sites that contain the keywords. Each hit includes a link to the referred web page or other resource, along with a brief discussion of the hit. Now, these are the things that we found right in front of us a few seconds ago. For example, if you were to enter the keyword music, you would get billions of hits. Search engines order the hits according to those sites that most likely contain the information requested and present the list to you in that order, usually in groups of 10, sometimes 20, according to the site that you are using. Now, since each search service maintains its own database, the hits returned by one search engine will not necessarily be the same hits returned by another search engine. Therefore, when searching a topic, it is best to use more than one search engine. On the other hand, my friends, if you are looking for something that is too obvious, for example, you type YouTube on Google or on Bing, you will have the same exact result. If you type, say, Twitch on any of these websites, you will have the same result. Sometimes, focus here. So let me just show you something here. Here, Google and Twitch affiliate. Now, at this point, we're talking about the Twitch affiliate program for, the affiliate program for Twitch, okay? At this point, once you search for this topic on any website, this is the result that you will get, because this is the most common result that you will have. This is the, this is right on gold, right on the topic. Salim al-Shihri, Habibi. Famous Magician Gaming, thank you. Moving on, yeah, Gilby, we have got the specialized search engines. These focus on subject-specific websites. Specialized sites can potentially save you time by narrowing your search. For a list of just a few selected specialized search engines, look over here. We have got these specialized websites. They take care of cooking, research, fashion, history, law, and medicine. Now, these sites, ya habibi, they are not general sites. If you search into these, you will have everything related to the subject that is, on, to the left, the topic. Now, you could begin with a general search engine like Google or whatever, or you could go to a search engine that specializes specifically on the environment, such as www.ecoearth.info, and you can just go there. Now, moving on to locate other specialized search engines. If you want to have other things and other fields, ya habibi, you'll have to use a search service and enter the topic area followed. Let's say that I want to write, and just show you something here. Okay, now I want to let's say find something. Okay, I want to find something else about Ebola, so I'll write Ebola, and then I will write specialized search engine, specialized search engine. Now at this point, ya habibi, I will have the 30 of the best vertical search engines. This is not what I want. No, let's just go for, instead of Ebola, let's just go for let's say denial of service attacks. At this point we will okay, now we have got Wikipedia over here, which is something that I hate. Okay, now look at this. We have got the researchgate.net/application search engines blah blah, a security threat. At this point we are diving into search engines as a security threat. We have got the impact of denial of services attacks. We have got the global sign over here. Now these are specialized websites that will help me more in getting more accurate and specific information on what I'm searching for. Yes, you have to memorize at least 2 of them. Or you know what? Memorize all of them, not only 2. I swear I don't know why famous keeps using my name. I didn't say or ask. You guys are weird. Do you know that? Okay, no worries. Now, moving on, yeah, Gilby, we are done with specialized and normal searching engines. Okay, next we have got the e-commerce, blogs, microblogs, the efficiency of cloud computing. They just delete this one because we will explain cloud computing over here. File transfer, utilities, social networking. Okay, now. Okay. Right. E-commerce. Control F. E-commerce. Right. Now, what is commerce in the first place? When I say, sorry, my bad. Just put myself over here. Oh, I'm so cute. Oh my God, I can't believe it. 32, 33, explain please. Okay, we will explain that in just a second. Just a second. Hold on, just go to 32. Hold on, where's 32? Just release the pane over here. 32. Okay, you're talking about the internet access. Okay. To begin here, my friends, please focus, pay attention, and do not say anything on the chat, please, guys. Now, the first thing here is that there's an introduction about the internet over here. Then we have got the providers. Now, providers, yeah, habibi, are the companies that provide us with the internet services, such as Zain, STC, Mobile. You have got AT&T, all of these, Horizon, all of these companies. They provide us with the connection or the connectivity to the internet. Now, the most common way to access the internet is through an ISP, which is the internet service provider. The providers are already connected to the internet and provide a path or connection for individuals to access the internet. In يا قلبي. So moving on يا قلبي, they are connected to the internet, and what they do is that they sort of give you a cable to connect yourself to the internet as well. Now I'm speaking metaphorically here. We have got cable, wireless, microwave, Wi-Fi, satellite. All of these are different services that you guys may use to be connected to the internet. Now nevertheless yeah habibi, these provide the service to a lot of users. Now the most widely used commercial internet service providers use telephone lines, cables, and or wireless connections. So in the exam, if I ask you what are the ways to connect to the internet, you will tell me that they use telephone lines, cables, and or wireless connections. Now some of the best known providers in America are AT&T, Comcast, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon. And also you have got Horizon as well. Now these are some of the most famous companies in Saudi Arabia, in America. In Saudi Arabia, you have got Zain, Mobile, STC, you have got Virgin, Friendly. All of these are different ISPs in Saudi Arabia. Now it says here we will discuss in chapter 8. Okay, now the thing here is that I want you to pay attention to something called connection technology. It is how these connections are made. You have got the three major ones. You have got DSL, you have got cable, and wireless modems. All you have to do is just to remember the names of these. You do not have to learn or remember anything about how they work or how they function or whatever. So okay, for now these are the things that you'll have to memorize. In grade 11, inshallah ta'ala, you and I will learn everything about them in details. Now, browsers, yeah, habibi, the browser is simply the application that allows you to surf the internet using web. Now, browsers are programs that provide access to web resources. This software connects you to remote computers, opens and transfers files, displays text, images, and multimedia, and provides in one tool an uncomplicated interface to the internet and web documents. In other words, yeah habibi, it provides you the service of access to almost everything on earth. You have got news, text, movies, videos, Quran, whatever comes to your mind, it is there. Okay, using that you can download things, upload things, receive things, send things, whatever comes to your mind. Everything is available to you using your web browser. Now we have got several web browsers that are so known. We have got the Google Chrome, the one that I do not use and the one that I hate. You have got the Apple Safari, that is the one for the people that are so rich. You have got the Microsoft Edge, which is the worst type of web browsers that is supposed to be an upgrade of Internet Explorer, but alhamdulillah, or يعني لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله, both of them are worse than each others. And finally, you have got the best web browser in my own opinion. We have got the Mozilla Firefox, either Mozilla Firefox, or we have got the Opera Mini or Opera browser. Now moving on, ya qalbi, let's just get down to the real business here. Real business. Now, for a browser to connect to resources, the location or address of the resource must be specific. These addresses are called Uniform Resource Locators, or URLs. All URLs have at least two basic parts. Now, focus with me here. If you guys remember, when we spoke about the internet, we agreed that the internet is something that connects you to the resources. Agreed? Now, if you want to reach that resource, just like you want to go to somebody's house using Google Maps, you'll have to enter the address and then go to that address. Now, in order to reach the resource on the internet, you will have to enter the URL, which is, in simple words, the address of that website, of that resource. Now, we call these websites. Now, all websites have got something called URLs. Now, the URLs stand for Uniform Resource Locators. Now, these ones contain of at least two parts. One, the first part represents the protocol used to connect to the resource. As we will discuss in chapter 8 later on, inshallah ta'ala, in grade 11, protocols, this is supposed to be memorized by you. Memorize it. You have got protocols. What are they? They are the rules for exchanging data between computers. And if I want to exchange data with a different computer, I want to send somebody some data or receive some data from anybody, I must have a rule that specifies how this connection is going to be made, or how this sending and receiving will be made. Agreed? Time. That is one. Number two, the protocol HTTPS is used for web traffic and is one of the most widely used internet protocols. In other words, ya habibi, the HTTPS is the most used web protocol, and this one is used for data traffic. On the other hand, the second part of that URL, or of each URL, is known as the domain name. Well, I need to pass the 7 C's to pass the exam tomorrow. You'll have to go through me, man. You'll have to go through me. Now, shut up, the Holo Gaming. The Holo Gaming, who's you, buddy? Who are you? Who's you? What's wrong with me? 1 second, please. 1 second. طيب أيوة. Now the second part of the URL, ya habibi, is called the domain name. Now the domain name indicates the specific address where the resource is located. It tells us where exactly is that thing located, or like where it is saved right now. Okay, now عوض هلي حبيبي. Now in the figure 2 to 3, the domain is identified as www.mtv.com. Now the last part of the domain name following the dot is the top level domain. For example, which is the TLD, also known as the web suffix. It typically identifies the type of organization. For example, .com means a commercial website. Let me just simplify this for you guys, okay? Hold on a second. 1 second. Sorry. HTTPS www. Just go to google.com. Now, at this here, Galbi, we have got this website right in front of us, okay? This is over here, this is the protocol, Mashi? Now, this is the protocol. Moving on, you have got, this is World Wide Web, which means that this is a website. Next, we have got the website's name, which is the, we call this the domain. And finally, we have got the top level domain, which defines what kind of a website are we talking about. Now, let me just simplify this for you, or give a different example. We have got a different example over here. HTTPS, which is the secure protocol for sharing. You have got World Wide Web. Then you have got TIS, that's the domain name. You have got edu, which is the top level domain, which tells us that edu is education, which means that we're talking about something in education, which is a school. And finally, we have got the location over here, which is .sa. Okay, now moving on, ya Galbi. Once the browser has connected to the website, a document file is sent back to your computer. That document file, ya habibi, is usually an HTML language, HTML file. Okay, what is that HTML file? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Now, this one is used to display web pages. Okay, it is used for web pages only. Yani HTML pages are there to view web pages, and this is the kind of document that the website sends back to you. Yes, EDU for education, Gov for government, Net for network, and so on and on. Yes, exactly. Now moving on, ya Galbi, it says here that the browser interprets the HTML formatting instructions and displays the document as a web page. Yani, once Angelo, when I see you tomorrow morning, please remind me to shoot you right in the middle of your face. No! EDU is the top level domain because EDU specifies what kind of a website is that. SA is just the location, ya habibi. What's wrong with you? Anyway, now, web pages present information about the site along with the reference and hyperlinks or links that connect to other documents containing related information, text files, graphic images, audio, and video clips. So in other words, yeah, habibi, let's suppose that I open the school's website over here. Okay, 1 second, please. Now, once I write the title over here, once I click enter, I will send a request to the school. Mashi? The school will reply my request with a small, teeny tiny, toony, nice, little, cute web page in document in HTML. This document will be translated by my web browser, who will translate that, understand it, and then show me this right in front of me. At this point, I can see my stuff right in front of me. These things are sent in the document that is written in the HTML language. Now, moving on, let's close this one over here. It says here that there are various languages or technologies used to provide highly interactive and animated websites. These are the ways in which websites are shown to us as audience or as users, okay? You have got the CSS, you have got JavaScript, Ajax, and applets. I will not explain these because you guys will have to memorize them. The only thing that I will tell you is that these allow you to see see the data in such an organized way, mostly used by websites that provide videos because they will be showing them in some sort of squares here and there. Now, JavaScript by Habibi is something that allows you to have the searching engines, because this thing provides you with interactive websites, and these things, it's like, let me show you something here. When I type here Google, when I write Ahmad Nasruddin here, it's not working. Hold on, just go to YouTube over here. Just a second. 1 second. I want to show you where Java works. 1 second. Here, okay. Now when I write Ahmad Nasruddin, do you see this? This was filled by Java. Java helped me in auto-filling this space over here when you insert your username on a website, and that username is completed by itself. This is the Java filling that for you. Ajax, ya habibi, will make maps load faster. We're talking about using Google Maps. Ajax is applied there, ya habibi. And finally, the applets are programs that can be downloaded quickly and run by most browsers. These usually they include the the graphics, the flash games, flash videos, interactive games. All of these things are applets applications or applications. And finally, the thing that I want you to know here is that we have got the mobile browsers. These mobile browsers are used on mobiles. They explain themselves by themselves. Now, these, ya habibi, allow you to browse the internet and serve the websites, or serve the internet on your cell phone. The only problem is that they do not show the website the same way it is shown as a version of the computer. That is one. Number two, the most important thing is that these like the way that you act with the way that you deal with these web browsers is mobile browsers, that you do not move the mouse or anything. You simply move around using your fingers. You pinch or stretch to zoom and zoom in and zoom out. What are the Java applets? Man, come on, I have just spoken about that, man. Come on. Java applets are applications that allow you to download graphics or Flash or little videos or low quality videos in no time, because like that way you will have your files, you'll have your files or the files of these games, download it really quickly. Who gets that mobile browser ad for Cake browser? Not me, man. It might be you searching for that. I don't know, man. Anyway, oh my god, why did I close it? Oh my god. No, don't do that. Come on. Yes. By mistake, wallahi by mistake. 1 second. Um, what happened? Uh, طيب, I believe that we are done with web browsers over here. Oh, sorry, page 32, 33. We're done with them. Here, file transfer utilities, type e-commerce blocks. Okay. Yeah, guys, let's just take a break here, okay? Just take a break, okay? Just go to my Twitch channel. Just a second. I will not give you my Twitch. Die. Guys, take a break of 5 minutes, please. I am a little bit tired here. Not this one. يلا ها. Okay, now we have got 11 people viewing the stream right now. If you could be nice enough, just to drop your name. Let me see who's watching us right now. I want to see 11 names. Please write down your name only. Do not write anything else. Only your name. Let me see who's watching here. How do I know who's watching me? Abdullah Kamal, Awad Hashim. See, I only got 3 names. If I had more names, Akram. Four names, Salim, okay. Angelo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 names. Oh, see, now they are 14. I wanted to give you the channel, but now I know that this channel will go viral, and I don't want that to happen in the school. Bye. Now let's just move on because I've got other work to do here. Next we have got the blogs, microblogs. Guys, what exactly in blogs and microblogs you guys do not understand? Tell me. But before. Let's just go to the on page 34. We have got the hold on. 34. We have got the plugins. Now, in the exam, you will be required to know the plugins. It's like, why are they? What are they? And tell me their kinds and what they it's like what they do. So to begin here, my friends, we have got plugins are programs that are automatically started and operate as part of your browser. So in other words, once you start your browser, these plugins are started with it and they are operating since the moment that you start your web browser. Okay, now many websites require you to have one or more plugins to fully experience their content. Some widely used plugins include. Now, before we go to these plugins and know what they are and what they do, we have got to know what happens when you let's say switch on your computer and then go to your web browser. Now, when you go to your web browser, ya habibi, when you open let's say Google Chrome, for example, a lot of plugins are started directly. One of these plugins is the ad block. You guys switch on your web browser, your Google Chrome browser, for example, and once you do so, that ad block is activated in order to prevent anybody from let's say sending you advertisements or whatever. So now we have got some of these plugins. We have got the Acrobat Reader from Adobe. We have got the Flash Player also from Adobe. We have got the QuickTime from Apple, and we have got some others as well. Now, the Acrobat Reader, ya habibi, allows you for viewing and printing a variety of standard forms and other documents saved in special forms called PDF. Yani, if you guys noticed, when we open this file, when we have this file over here, this file can be opened using my web browser, but I will have to have the Adobe Acrobat Reader plugin installed first. We have got the Flash Player from Adobe as well. This one is used for viewing videos, animations, and other media. Then we have got the QuickTime by Apple. This one will allow you to play videos and audio on your web browser. And the Windows Media Player from Microsoft will allow you to play audio files, video files, and much more. Quacky, I sort of remember this name. I don't know who you are, man. You gotta remind me here. Now, some of these utilities are included in many of today's browsers and operating systems. Others must be installed before they can be used by your browser. To learn more about them, you'll have to download them or know how to download them. You have got the Reader, Flash Player, QuickTime, and the Silverlight on left of the page over here. These are some of the most famous plugins that you guys may download. Now, plugins are done, I believe. We have got, okay, file transfer utilities. Haven't we finished this? Okay. Yes, we have finished the file transfer utilities. The one with the torrent and FTP and SFTP. Now, next we have got the, okay, now moving on, we have got the, let's just go to communication here. Okie dokie. طيب. Social networking. Now. واحد بجريد 9. والله خوف الله أنت عطار أتوقع. إذا مش غلطان. طيب وين راح 30. طيب social networking يا حبيبي. only we memorize the you memorize the four kinds, the definitions, and what they are used for. Just memorize everything about them, man. Like memorize the kind of it, the name of it, the definition of it, and why do you install it. Kwaki Kwaki, I do not know who you are now. I'm so sorry. Is it you, Adham? No, not Adham. I don't know, man. I'm lost here. You guys, you might want to help me here. طيب. Now, social networking, يا حبيبي, is one of the fastest growing and most significant web 2.0 applications. Now, if you guys لا تقتلني بس أنا جود. Jude, I will kill you, man. I will definitely kill you. Now, منك يا Jude. Anyway, now, as you guys remember, Salami Habibi, as you guys remember, back in the 1990s, back in 2000 and something, when they first came up with the Web 2.0, the first website that popped out was Facebook. Now, this one, yeah, Habibi, uses the Web 2.0. This one, or like Web 2.0, allows you to have interactive menus, things that you can click on and drop a menu or whatever. So, he is a big fan. Yes, man, he is. And I love that guy. Now, anyway, social networking sites focus on connecting people and organizations that share a common interest or activity. This is the definition of social networking websites. They are sites that focus on connecting people and organizations that share a common interest or activity, such as interest in dogs, interest in إذن عبد الحي شوي وهعمل لك mute أنا. Okay. Now they might be interested in dogs, in commerce, in buying and selling stuff, and so on and on. Now moving on, ya habibi, these sites typically provide a wide array of tools that facilitate meeting, communicating, and sharing. So they are there to make us meet, communicate, and share. There are hundreds of them. There are tons or thousands of these, not only hundreds. And some of the most famous ones are Facebook, Google Plus, and LinkedIn. Now, please focus because I don't want to have any weird questions on this once I'm done. Now, Facebook was initially launched by a student in Harvard University, Mark Zuckerberg, if you guys don't know him, okay, in 2004. Now, by 2008, it was the most widely used site in social networking. It now has got 1 billion users worldwide. Now, just for the record, yeah, Habibi, that number increased to 1.3 billion users, active users. Now, Facebook provides a wide array of features and applications, including instant messaging, which is IM, photo and video sharing, games, and much, much more. Now, the thing is, yeah, Habibi, here to notice is that Facebook is some sort of, it created some sort of a revolution in the world of social networking, because this thing allowed everything to be there. It's like whatever comes to your mind that you can do using the internet, it is there. Now, moving on, ya Galbi, there are 3 basic categories of Facebook users. Now, these are supposed to be memorized, but just like your names. Individuals like you and me, businesses like people who study ICT, people who study the SAT, others who study the IG, others who love learning French as a second language, people who love dogs or pets, and so on and on. And we have got communities like gamers, footballers, Barcelona cheers, Madrid cheers, all of these guys. Now, individuals, why do they, what do they do on Facebook? They create Facebook profiles. This Facebook profile will include many photos, lists of personal interests, contact information, and other personal information. Agreed? In other words, ya habibi, your profile on Facebook will have a lot of photos of you, information about you, how will people contact you, sometimes your address, where you work, where did you study, and so on and on. Okay, these profiles are available to friends, family members, and others who may be searching for all the friends, lost relatives, or people who share a common interest. Even stalkers will come after you, man. I know that a lot of people are stalking me because I'm so cute. Oh my god, my head itches. Yet on the other hand, yeah, Habibi, these people use their profiles to share their data or share their information with others, and others use that to connect with these people, either their friends, old friends, relatives, cousins, family, whatever comes to your mind. Moving on, yeah, Galbi. Yeah, moving on, we have got businesses. Now, businesses are organizations, let's say Mobile, Zain, let's talk about, let's say, Apple, Razer, all of these organizations or these businesses, they create their Facebook pages. طيب, why do they do so? To promote products and services. يعني if I want to show others what do I have, I will have a Facebook page, and using that page I will be, let's say, posting photos about my products or services, telling people about the process, and so on and on. Now, public figures such as politicians and entertainers frequently use Facebook pages to connect to their constituents and fans. Yeah, if you guys go to Facebook, you will find a page for Eminem, you will find a page for Barney, one for Barbie, you will find one for Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi. All of these people, they want to connect with their fans, so they create their own Facebook fan pages or pages in order to communicate with people and share their news or stuff with these people. Now, Facebook pages have become a standard way for promoters, musicians, and other celebrities to promote themselves. Yeah, and if I want to promote myself right now, I will have a Facebook page that says Ahmed, wow, streamer, oh my god, nobody talk to me, these things, and people will be like seeing what I post on Facebook. Now, moving on, yeah, Galbi, we have got the last thing is communities of individuals who share a common interest. Now, communities of individuals, they just suppose like, class, I'm going to revise by myself. By Mr. and thank you. You are more than most welcome, ya Yazan. Hala bik habibi. Now, when I say communities, we're talking about a group of people who have got one interest, that gathers them together, such as photography, videography, making videos, let's say gaming, PUBG, all of these, they can gather people around each others. They create what is called a Facebook group. This group allow a number of people to come together online to share information and discuss specific subjects. So what is the difference between a fan page or a page and a group? A fan page, ya habibi, or a page is public for anybody to like it. Yani if anybody wants to like that page, he can do that and he can become a follower of that page. ماشي. On the other hand, the groups have got a lot of specifications. How is that? So I can make my group a closed group, meaning that nobody will enter that group but me, or the people that I invite to, or people that I allow to, or allow them to do so. Now, typically groups are organized around topics, events, or ideas. Facebook pages are widely used by clubs and political organizations to coordinate activities and share information. Now, this is all about Facebook. Moving on, we have got the Google Plus, or it is also known as Google Plus. Was launched in 2011. Now, it is a combination. It is two things together. We have got some Google incorporations previously existing services, yani some old services and some new services, they were combined together, and we have got what is called Google Plus. Now, these services include first, Circles, two, Hangouts. Now, Circles, ya habibi, is for grouping individuals according to common interests or other criteria. ماشي؟ يعني these circles will allow certain people to get in a circle together in order to, it's like, because they like something together, they will be getting in, like, they will all be together in that circle. On the other hand, just see it over here. Okay, you guys can see me better now, صح? Yes. On the other hand, moving on, we have got Hangouts. Hangouts is used to communicate with people. It is the IM service of Google, which is the instant messaging service of Google. Now, using Hangouts, yeah, Habibi, you can talk to over 10 people or up to 10 people at the same time. Now these ones, yeah, Habibi, Google and Facebook are, they offer similar services. It's like, they are almost, not almost the same, but they, give you almost things that are alike. We have got, Facebook has been around longer and has many more users. Google Plus, on the other hand, offers integration with other Google services, including Google Docs, to chat, to calendar, which means that Google is trying its best to keep up with Facebook, but unfortunately it is not working very well because that one has been there forever. That thing has got tons of services that are not in Google. Now the last thing here is LinkedIn. LinkedIn, yeah, Habibi, is not for social, not for fun and posting your photos and whatever. So it is more of a business oriented social networking site. Why? Because that thing deals majorly with businesses. Now it is not as big as Facebook or Google Plus. It is so small compared to these websites, but it is one of the largest social networking sites that focus on business professionals. Okay, now it also has got over 100 million users. Now, this one, yeah, Habibi, provides you tools to maintain business contacts, develop extended business networks, research individual businesses, search for job opportunities, and more. Yani, it allows you to communicate with other employees and employers that might help you in either getting a job, developing yourself, or even, develop yourself in the professional field. Now, there are many social networking sites, each with its own unique features and interactions. For a list of these, go to figure 216. It's on the next page, صح? This is Facebook, by the way. This is Mark Zuckerberg, the guy who made Facebook. We've got Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Vine. You guys know these websites. You guys know Vine, Tumblr, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Facebook. Tumblr, yeah, Habib. Pinterest is mostly about teachers and teaching stuff. طيب, at this point we are done with social networking. أيوة يعني عليك. Now going to blogs, microblogs over here, my friends. طيب, please focus with me here. Now, if you guys remember the Golden Jet, man, how's it going? If you guys remember, we spoke about Google Plus. Now, Google Plus has got circles. These circles get a lot of. Hey, Yusuf Nasser, how's it going, buddy? Let's just take a break here. My head has got like a herbal headache, man. Basaini, who's that? If you spread milk over my head, it will spread equally. Yes, of course. But the thing is, after that, I will dip you inside the milk and eat your head. That's the difference. أهلا يا باسل. Basil, in which grade are you, Habibi? Basil? I don't teach anybody who was named Basil this year, and do I? Grade 10? Basil? Come on, yo, I can't remember you. In SAT? Then you have got to be so quiet, man. Now that's a huge problem. باسل حبيبي يا باسل كيف حالك؟ How are you حبيبي؟ Yes, you are so quiet. That's why I don't hear your voice much and I don't remember your name. Yes, yes, yes. You're the guy with the American accent. I know you. With the nice accent, you know? Yes, exactly. Look at Salim al-Shihri. Salim is like, "Oh, oh, 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 oh," now. I bet you guys he's doing that. Oh my God. خلص Basil the American. That's your name, man. Oh wait, you're the guy with the long hair that has got the weird infusion above your head. Yes, you are so quiet as well. You rarely answer or talk, man. Anyway, let's just yeah, the mini dude, yes, with the haircut, right? Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Salim, shut up. Don't talk like that about short people. I am short. That's why. Yo guys, I'll be back in just a second, okay? Just a second. Hold on, wait. Not me. Ugh. Inshallah easy, inshallah easy. Don't worry guys, don't worry. Inshallah. طيب. Moving on يا قلبي. Moving on here. طيب, what am I supposed to explain? Okay, now blogs and microblogs. Now look at me يا شباب, okay? Chillax, chillax. Let me just explain here, please. Focus. Now, blogs or web blogs, these are some sort of like small personal websites. Okay, they are created in order to keep in touch with friends and family. Now, how is that so? Let's just suppose that I want everyone to let's say talk to me or like know my news or like see what's going on with me. Now, I don't want to use Facebook, I don't want to use LinkedIn or anything else. What I do is I simply create my own web blog or my own blog. Now, creating my own blog will make me get in touch with a lot of friends or with family. Now, these postings or the postings of these blogs are time stamped and arranged in with the newest item first, just like Facebook. Yeah, Shabab, when you post something on your Facebook, now the most recent thing that you post is going to be located at the top. Now, moving on, yeah, Habibi. Readers of these sites are allowed to comment as well, just like Facebook. Now, some blogs are like online diaries with personal information. Others focus on information about a hobby or theme, such as knitting, electronic devices, or good books. Although most are written by individual bloggers, there are also some group blogs with multiple contributions. Some businesses and newspapers also have started blogging as a quick publishing method. Several sites provide tools to create blogs. Two of them are Blogger and WordPress. Now, the thing here, yeah, Habibi, 1 second, please. Yes, well, Yusuf, you are so mean. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, you are so mean. Anyway, moving on, yeah, Gilby. me just see the comments here. Okay, now. Oh my god, man, that was the meanest thing I've ever heard my entire life. Okay, now moving on. Shut up. Moving on. These funds will will allow you to, let's say, talk to people. They will allow you to let's say, publish things, either writings, images, videos, whatever comes to your mind. Now the thing is, yeah, Habibi, these are not created by people only. They are also created by a lot of organizations, businesses, and companies in order to let's say, publish their work, promote their products and services as well. Angelo, I have got zero, like zero objection on you asking questions, man. This is the purpose of this stream. So like, you can ask whatever you want. This is exactly why I made this stream. So no worries, man. You're all good. Now, moving on, yeah, Habibi, we have got something called a microblog. Now, these ones, yeah, Habibi, they do not publish things like the blogs. The blogs allow you to publish a lot of text, a lot of photos, whatever comes to your mind, okay? On the other hand, when it comes to microblogs, they only allow you to publish short sentences, or like maximum a small teeny tiny toony paragraph. Now these, yeah, Habibi, are supposed to take short time to write, okay, rather than like the long stories, the long promotions and posts like the normal blogs or what you find on Facebook, okay. Now these blogs are designed to keep friends and other contacts up to date on your interests and activity. Now these ones are simply there to create, to say, short news, short updates, not long posts, or let's say a lot of words to be written there. Now one of the most famous one of these is called Twitter. You guys, all of you know it. It enables you to add new content from your browser, instant messaging application, or even a mobile phone. You have got over 250 active users, over 250 active users, and over 5 billion 5 million Twitter messages, also known as tweets, every day. Yani each day you have got over 250 people signing into Twitter, or signing up into Twitter, and you have got over 500 million tweets are sent or tweeted over Twitter. Now, this is the difference between the blog and the microblog. يا قلبي, moving on. طيب هيا هون هيك. طيب, then we have got the e-commerce and the cloud computing. Yeah, Trump, man, Trump. My heart. طيب, أهلا يا أدهم علي. هلا يا حبيبي, كيف حالك؟ Now e-commerce, 1 second. Okay, now e-commerce. Commerce, yeah, Habibi, is, it is all about you purchasing things, buying things, and yes, it is all about you buying things, and let's say either buying services or products. Okay, now you can either buy or sell these products, okay. Now the thing here, yeah, Habibi, is that you have got something called e-commerce, which is you doing this, the whole thing of selling and buying stuff on the internet. Now at this point, yeah, Habibi, we have got to understand that e-commerce is one of the fastest growing and wide used type of let's say application of technology in the whole world, because nowadays we can buy almost each and every single thing from the internet. Now of course, e-commerce is buying or selling products or services using the internet. Now in the past, what will happen is that if you want to buy something, you have to go to the shop, buy that thing, and go home. Nowadays, you do not go anywhere. From your house, you send an order to a website let's say, ship a new PC to you. So what happens here is that let's say that order is sent to Amazon, for example, Amazon will not take you to the shop or anything. No, they themselves will go to their warehouse. From their warehouse, they will pack your PC and send it or ship it to you. Now, you will not go anywhere. You will have the PC right at the front of your door. Now, you also have got a lot of let's say a lot of uses or a lot of good things of using e-commerce. First of all, you do not have to go to let's say shops. You do not have to get stuck in traffic. You do not have to wait in lines to purchase anything. If you want to buy anything from an online website, you can look for reviews on that thing. You can always check it. You can always see videos, have opinions. You can compare the prices of shops. You can compare between different items. You will have each and every single piece of knowledge about that device, how it works, what are better models, what are newer models, and so on and on. Now, on the other hand, ya habibi, what are so bad, or what are the bad things about e-commerce? First of all, if you are buying a new shoe, or if you are buying a new cap or a new t-shirt, you will not be able to try that on unless it gets to you. And if God forbid that t-shirt is small or big, you'll have to return that item, which will take even more time to ship it to you and time to reship it back again and for them to evaluate it. Now, moving on, we have got some security issues relating to shopping online, or website shopping websites. Now, these ones are being let's say addressed, or people are trying to figure them out. Now, we still have got very few observers suggest that e-commerce will replace bricks and mortar businesses entirely. Yani a lot of some people believe that e-commerce will replace the usual shops that people use to buy things from. Now, as for the types of e-commerce, we have got B2C, which is business to consumer. We have got C2C, which is consumer to consumer, and finally we have got the business to business. Now, to begin with the first one, we have got B2C, which is business to consumer. 1 second, please. Yes, Angelo, you only see that thing, you do not go to it. Now, the e-commerce involves the sale of a product or service to the general public or end users. And just like you buying from Amazon, for example, or buying shoes from Nike or Adidas, it is the fastest growing type of e-commerce. Whether large or small, nearly every existing corporation in the United States provides some type of B2C support as another means to connect to customers. Yani, if you guys come to Saudi Arabia here, if you go to Jarir, you can buy from the shop itself, or you can find the website of Jarir online. If you go to Extra, you will have a website for Extra. Banda, you have got a website for Banda. So this is a business to customer website, or a type of e-commerce. Now, because extensive investments are not required to create traditional retail outlets and to maintain large marketing and sales staff, e-commerce allows startup companies to compete with larger established firms. And if I want to create my website for online shopping, I don't really have to have that much of great equipment, or buy a lot of equipment, or hire a lot of people, or have a lot of money to invest in something. All I need is a website and my products, and by that way I can compete with Amazon and eBay. Now, the three most widely used B2C applications are for online banking, financial trading, and shopping. Now, we have got Amazon.com as one of the most widely used B2C sites. Now, online banking, just like Al Jazeera Bank, Al Rajhi Bank, whatever comes to your mind. Financial trading, we're talking about the stock market, we're talking about forex trading. All of these are companies that offer their services to people throughout websites. Now, moving on, we have got the C2C, which is commerce, involves individuals selling to individuals. Yani, when I sell you something, or you buy something from me, or I buy something from you. Now, this one, ya habibi, often takes the form of an electronic version of the classified ads or an auction. يعني I either let me just show you something here. Now this is a Haraj. Haraj is a website that offers you a C2C or Craigslist exactly. It offers you a C2C, let's say C2C commerce where you are buying things from other people, either things just like this remote or these tools, blah blah blah, or you can ask or find services like this photographer over here in Riyadh. You can find all of these types of services or products on these websites, and these are provided by other people just like you and them. Now in eBay, yeah, Habibi, you can either buy the thing immediately, or that you can simply place bids on it, and the guy with the most bids will win that product. Now in B2B, yeah, Habibi, this commerce involves the sale of a product or service from one business to another. This is typically between a manufacturer supplier relationship. For example, let me just give you a simpler example here. Now, let's just suppose that I have got a company, and my company is or sells gaming computers. ماشي؟ هلا my company sells gaming computers. Now, this is an organization, this is a business. مظبوط. I have got my own business. Now, if I want to have the gaming computers, I must install inside of these computers, I must install a lot of other pieces such as the CPU, RAM, GPU, blah blah blah. صح? So what do I do here is that my business, I go to Intel business, I talk to Intel business or the Intel website, Intel Corporation, throughout its website, and I ask for CPUs. I talk to, for example, HyperX, and I ask for RAMs. I talk to NVIDIA and I ask for GPUs. And this is me, business, asking for let's say products from a different business. Something else, let's just suppose that I have got my own business. صح? Now in my own company I have got a lot of rats, I have got a lot of rats or rodents. Okay, now how do I remove that, or like get rid of that? I call, or I go to the website of a different business that has got a website on the internet. That website offers the services of killing rodents and rats, monkeys, whatever comes to your mind. So this is me as a business asking for a help from a different business. E-commerce is done. والله يعطيك العافية. Let's just go to cloud computing. Oh my god, this is so nice. طيب, cloud computing is somewhere around here, so close. صح? There you go. Now cloud computing يا حبيبي is as simple as this. It is application program, sorry, it is you shifting your work from your PC to different PCs on the internet. Let's just read it here. Typically application programs are owned by individuals. ركز على هاي الكلمة, owned by individuals. Okay, يعني I install these things on my computer. Correct? I hate, yeah man, it hates you too. Shut up. Now, these programs are owned by individuals or organizations, يعني by either by me, like MS Word over here, look, or by simply by the school at TIS. You can find it on the computers and stored where I mean their computer systems hard disks. يعني I have got that MS Word on my computer, stored on my computer, and it is also it is used by me. In the school, it is owned by the school and it is owned on its hard disks. Now, as we discussed in chapter 1, cloud computing uses, now what does it does? It uses the internet. What does it does? Yeah, Habibi, what does it do? It uses the internet and the web to shift many of these computer activities from the user's computer to other computers on the internet. يعني ركز معي. Just show you a small example here. Office online. Look at this يا حبيبي. MS Office Word. Tab. Look at this. Now I have got يلا يا حبيبي. Now, at this point, yeah, Habibi, I have got MS Word or Microsoft Office Word on the internet, not only on my computer. No, I have it over here. This is me shifting my work from my computer, from here, from this one over here. Now, I am no longer on this one. From here, all the way through till here. Now, while I am working here, I can give you guys access to this document, and we all can work on the same document over here. This is called cloud computing, ya habibi. Now, while some suggest that cloud computing is merely a marketing term designed to promote new products, many others see cloud computing as a new model for computing that frees users from owning, maintaining, and storing software and data. Yani, I don't have to own that data, maintain it, or store it, that data and software. No, I just work online. Now it provides access to these services from anywhere through an internet connection. Yani from my house, from your house, from the street, from anywhere, I can access MS Word or Microsoft Office Word, and I can work on that using my computer. Now, several prominent firms are aggressively pursuing this new concept. These firms include Google, IBM, Intel, and Microsoft, to name just a few. Yani these are some of the most companies that pursue this new concept. Now, the basic components for this is the clients. Client is me, you, anybody. Then we have got the internet and the service providers. Now, the clients here, Habibi, are corporations and end users. Now, corporations like TIS or the school. Exactly, Awad. Now, so as we agreed, these are either users like you and me or corporations. Now, we want to access the data or the programs or the storage. This access is to be available anywhere and anytime that a connection to the internet is available. Yani, let's just suppose that me myself at the school, I want to have access to a file, myself and other teachers. This will make it easier for me to connect to that file without me downloading or installing any software. Especially if I do not have my own computer, I can access that from any computer. Okay. طبعا end users do not need to buy, install, or maintain application programs and data. They only have got to have access to the internet. Now, as you guys can see, we have got client. All of these are clients, and this is the service provider over here. Just move on here. We have got the internet provides the connection between the two clients and the providers. Two of the most critical factors determining the efficiency of cloud computing are now. If I want to use cloud computing, I must have an internet connection. صح? Now, to specify to specify or determine the efficiency of cloud computing, one, the speed and reliability of the user's access to the internet. Yeah, the speed of my connection. If my connection was so bad, I will not be able to access that website and surf it or use it very well. And the other thing is the internet's capability to provide safe and reliable transmission of data and programs. If my connection is not secured, or if I'm using an exposed network, others might have access to my computer, access to my account. They might see my files, my data, and they might even download or delete that data. طيب Razer juice Akram, I'll go back to it in just a second. Okay. طيب, the last thing يا حبيبي is the service providers. These are organizations with computers connected to the internet that are willing to provide access to software, data, and storage. This is what you memorize, such as Google يا حبيبي, Google Drive. Let me just show you something here. Now, Google see what it says here. It says free cloud storage for personal data or personal usage. I'm sorry. Now you have got go to Google Drive. Damn. You have got all of these, or you have got several. Okay, you have got several applications that are used or that are embedded in this in this website. We have got over here, look at this, we have got the search, maps, you have got play, calendar, drive, you have got the contacts, you have got the Google Plus, translate, photos. Just go to more here. You have got the books, docs, blogger, classroom, keep, hangouts, connections. All of these are different applications that you can use in Google Drive, which is cloud computing. You don't have to download anything. You only have got to have a good internet connection that is secured, and you will be accessing all of these services remotely. Now, these providers may charge a fee or maybe for free. Google Drive is for free. Some others that are for money is the Apple iCloud. If you want to install or let's say save things over there, you'll have to pay money. For example, Google Drive apps provide a free access to programs with capabilities similar to Microsoft's Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Now, now, of course, we will learn about these things later on, inshallah, more and more. طيب طيب the IBM, Intel, and whatever. So yeah, Habibi, as I told you before, these are companies that are so big. Okay, now they want everybody to be a user of their products. So what happens here is that these guys, they are trying their best in order to make people use their products. Now, how do they make them use their products and have them visit these websites more and more? They let's say they offer these services online in order for people to use them without the need to, let's say, download them or download any other things on their computers. And by this we finish the cloud computing, and I believe that this is it. Page 56, sorry, 56. طيب. Now at this point, yeah, Habib, I want to know if you guys have got any questions on anything so far. I just want to answer these now, and then I'll go and finish my other work. Yalla, any questions before we move on? ممتاز. 56, yeah, Habibi, we have got the most popular internet activity. That is definitely communicating. Man, messaging is so silly. Messaging has got two types. You have got SMS. Let me just finish this first. Hold on a second. طيب. We have got the most popular internet activity, that is communication. طيب. The most common way to access the internet is through an or a. Who wants to tell me what that is? يلا, number two, solve that for me. يلا. Solve it for me. Number two only. يلا يا شباب, solve it. يلا يا حبيبي, solve it. Are you guys lost? No, Angelo, that's wrong. Sorry. That's through an ISP. Sorry, my bad. Now, transmission of electronic messages over the internet is called what? What do we call that? When I transmit messages and receive ones over the internet, what do we call that? It's emailing. Yeah, Hashim, it is emailing. Next, we have got two popular instant messaging services are Google Talk and Facebook. What? عوض والله بكسر ايديك هلا. طيب chat, yes, exactly. Ahmed Hussam, good job. Sorry, the Angelo, that is correct. Yes, that is. Let me just have them here. What's answer them for you now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to just extend this one over here because you guys will drive me crazy. We agreed that 1 second. طيب طيب where were we? Okay, now chat, that is Facebook chat. Hold on a second, where is Facebook Messenger? That is 4. طيب 4 goes with A. Next you have got C2C as another name, publishers, maintain database, electronic commerce, that is 9. Here we have got B. Next we have got communicating as hold on a second. The most popular internet activity, C goes here. We just solve these. This is better, easier. Type 1 is done. 2, the most common way to connect to the internet is using an ISP. This is F. Type. Next we have got 3, transmission. This is email. That is Z. Then we have got number 5. Okay, that's LinkedIn. That is G. You have got number 6. Name for a blog. Where's web blog? That is J. Next we have got number 7. 7 says research microblogs. Where's microblogs? And that is H. Now 8 says maintain a huge database innovation. Huge databases relating information. That's searching engines, right? Yes, search services. Yes, and finally number 10 says the basic components for cloud computing are clients, service providers, and the internet. That is E, and that is it. Razor Juice, I have explained CSS. So you're correct, yes, this is the book. Allah يعافيك يا حبيبي. CSS يا قلبي, I explained that it is the way in which it's a technology to program and view web pages, and that thing يا حبيبي allows you to have websites like Netflix, YouTube, Twitch organized. It shows you everything in, say, squares or circles, and they are arranged in a way that people will access them in an easier way, you know. طيب okay. That you are confusing me now. طيب let's check here, these are done. طيب any more questions يا حبيبي? I'm messaging and instant messaging. Hold on a second. Sorry. Control F, instant. طيب messaging يا حبيبي. Where is LYF? Where is that, man? Where have you found it? Now, messaging يا قلبي is in 2 types. You have got text messages and you have got instant messages. Okay, here. Now, text messages are the ones that are sent over your cell phone. Okay, these are SMS, which is short message service. Now, this thing يا حبيبي allows you to send a specific type or a specific let's say amount of letters at the same time. Okay, this one gives you, I think, 160 characters. صح? Yeah, 160 characters. And this thing يا قلبي allows you to send messages over cell phones to anybody anywhere in the world. Now, SMS only sends text. On the other hand, MMS sends multimedia such as video, image, or sound. Now, the thing is, Now the things that are sent over MMS and SMS are so short. يعني SMS short text, MMS small videos, small photos, small images, small sounds, just like that. Okay. Now this has been convenient in the past because people used to use it a lot, and most importantly, it is still convenient now because these messages are sent directly to that person's phone. You don't need internet access, you don't need anything. You just send that message and it is received directly. On the other hand, yeah habibi, now just a small thing. If you send a message to somebody using your cell phone, you send an SMS, صح? Now it needs anything. It needs nothing, man. You only need to have your phone connected to Zain or SUC. Yeah, look at this. Let me just show you something here. What is wrong with my camera? طيب, let me show you something here. If I go to my messaging, 1 second. Yep. Let's just choose. طيب. This is an advertisement sent to me by somebody. Can you guys see it? I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Now this message was sent to me. If I click here, ya habibi, and type my message and send it right now, I just hope that I don't send anything. Okay. If I send my message right now, I do not. Look, I will not use internet or anything. I don't want to disconnect Wi-Fi. But if I send it now, I need no Wi-Fi. I need nothing at all. I can send that using my credit or my balance on my phone. On the other hand, instant messaging depends majorly on the internet. Why is that so? This thing is provided to us by websites or social networking sites that provide this kind. Oh, why isn't it live anymore? 1 second. Okay, now this one, yeah habibi, allows you to as we agreed, these ones send messages with your phone not connected to the internet. Okay, now on the other hand, yeah habibi, these ones are allow 2 or more people to contact with each other via direct live communication. يعني on Facebook, for example, or on WhatsApp, you can create groups of 10, 11, 200, 300 people at the same time. Now, I think that the limit for WhatsApp is 365 people. Now, you can add people and you can talk to them at the same point. Now, at this point, yeah, Habibi, this is called instant messaging. That guy will receive your message directly once you send it. And if you send that message and that guy is not there or who's not opening his phone or not online on his phone or his Facebook account, once he logs in, that message will be there waiting for him to open it. Now, what I want you to understand here is this. These ones, yeah, Habibi, the SMS, they use or they send text. ماشي? And MMS send small or short videos and short music sounds or audio tracks and small images. On the other hand, in instant messaging, you can send any file that you want of any size. It doesn't matter. You can always send whatever you want. Okay. Now you have got Facebook Messenger. This is the one that was just in the questions. Facebook Messenger and Google Hangouts. These are some of the most or 2 of the most famous instant messaging services. These ones need internet service. If you have no internet, you will not send or receive messages. You have to have an account on these websites to be able to use their services, and you will not be able to send a message from Facebook Messenger to Google Hangouts. لا, you send from Facebook to Facebook or Google to Google. Yes, instant messages. IM need Wi-Fi. Any more questions, يا حبيبي? You guys have got any more questions? I'm about to go now. يلا fast. Any questions? Do you guys have got any more questions? I'll give you only 1 minute to answer. If you have got any questions, I will disconnect. يوسف موصلي ولا يهمك حبيبي, no worries. The whole of gaming, you should study the whole chapter from the book. You should study everything, leave nothing behind. Awad, if you do not get a full mark this exam, I will most definitely break your face. Quality photos and videos. لا لا, in instant messages you send whatever you want, high quality, whatever you want. Okay, now in SMS and MMS you only send short text or low quality, let's say multimedia, يعني small images, small videos, small audio. Okay, that's in SMS. In IM, which is instant messaging, you can send whatever you want. You can send me a video that is 1 gigabyte, you know, that's your choice. Ahmed Hussam, Habibi, thank you so much. ولا يهمك. You are more than most welcome, Habibi. This is my work. This is my job. It is my pleasure to teach you guys, and I have been really pleased to have you guys, you know, here with me. It has been such a great honor for me to, let's say, teach you guys. You guys are so amazing. Let me just see my face here. Let me hide this one. 1 second. Play capture. Okay. Salim al-Shihri, you are more than most welcome, Habibi. You guys have got no problem. If you guys have got any questions, you can come back at any time and post these questions in the comments here, or like, you know, like send me a message, or, you know, just leave a comment on anything, or like any of my videos. I will read these comments and I will answer your questions. Inshallah ta'ala, I'll try to be to go to school early in the morning, like earlier than usual, in order to answer any questions if you guys have them. This has been it for today, ya shabab. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for asking the questions, and you are more than most welcome. So if you guys have got any more questions, please do not hesitate. Okay, gentlemen. Thank you so much. You too. Have a nice rest of the day or end of the day, man. Take care of yourself. Study well, please. Study well. I need full marks, and I don't want you to be scrapping the answers here or there tomorrow morning when you are not knowing the answer. You are more than most welcome. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Good night. Salam ya shabab.